Well, it is that time of year again, whether you like it or not.
Nobody
it is
likes it.
happening. We are talking about springing forward as daylight saving time arrives.
Nobody likes it, right? Nobody likes it. And here to help us maintain healthy sleeping habits, Dr. Emily Manoogian with the Salk Institute. Doctor, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, help us. First of all, nobody likes this, right? No.
I mean, we lose, and that's because mostly we lose an hour.
We're losing an hour of sleep, but how does that time change impact not just our health, but a lot of people for their mood, and it takes weeks to recover, it seems.
It takes at least a week for everyone to kind of get back on track, and you can see that from data of car accident increases, heart attack increases. Wow. It takes about a week for those things to kind of calm back down, and that's because our bodies are not built to shift an hour overnight, especially to move forward.
Yeah, I mean, we are going to get more daylight, so it's going to be tougher to go to sleep, right? What would you suggest? I mean, you got some tips on how to best get to sleep and get the appropriate hours of sleep?
The problem is we don't actually get more light, we just get it at the wrong time, right? So that means you're gonna have to wake up in the dark, which is one of your biggest challenges, and then the light is there too late, so it can be harder to fall asleep, especially for kids that might be going to bed a little bit earlier. So a few tips is rather than trying to do a whole hour jump forward, try to split it up over a couple days. 15, 20-minute increments. So starting tonight, go to bed 15 minutes earlier. Try to wake up 15 minutes earlier. Your body can catch up with 15 minutes, and it's a much more reasonable ask than trying to fall asleep an hour earlier than you normally would. And then try to control the light as much as you can. Blackout shades are great, so if it is still light out.
On this schedule, you need that. You learn.
Absolutely, but also like just dim lights around the house after dinner. You know, like if you have dimmers, great. If you don't, just start turning some lights off and get it a little darker in there.
Do I have to bring this thing up towards the end of your day when you're trying to go to sleep and the staring of this?
It's better to not, and if you do want to be on it, there are ways to filter out blue light or to change it to black and white, and that will help so it's not as stimulating for your body.
Do you find it's easier or harder to fall back or spring forward?
Much easier to fall back.
It is.
Think about it as like saying you're an hour late and you have to catch up versus, oh, you have an extra hour. And so your body can kind of delay a lot easier than it can advance. So we don't see any increased rate of car accidents or heart attacks in the fall. It's only a spring issue.
We talk so much on the show because obviously we always get up and it's always dark no matter what happens.
Yeah, you guys have it rough.
Circadian rhythms are something that we've been talking to probably for almost 20 years on this show. You've done a lot of research on this. For people who may not be familiar with it, it really is one of the most important things for our health and for our body. And explain your research and how much this is going to have an impact on all of our circadian rhythms.
Yeah, so our research is really looking at how our behaviors and how our environment kind of affects our health, because a lot of our current behaviors in modern society disrupt these rhythms, right? It's a system that's supposed to predict what's going to happen, be able to prepare your body for what it needs to do, keep everything in the right place at the right time. When we do things like an hour shift forward, or when you fly to another country maybe and you get these big jet lags, it's really fighting that system, and so you feel these acute changes. You know, if you've ever felt jet lag, that's what it feels like, or everyone who goes through daylight savings time. But some of the bigger problems are even just the little things we do every day that aren't as obvious. Eating at the wrong times, not getting regular sleep or enough sleep, getting light at the wrong times. These things kind of disrupt your system over time and kind of weaken you over time, and make you a more compromised version of yourself. And so doing things like sticking to a really regular sleep and eating schedule, being active during the day, letting things dim down at night can really go a long way to kind of make you the best version of yourself.
Discipline seems hard.
I mean, but so the bottom line really is not, you know, if you're experiencing lack of sleep, it's not only going to make and shift your mood, it scientifically is going to affect your health. I mean,
absolutely.
Possibly like what? Like your heart health?
Everything, cardiometabolic, heart, so blood sugar, heart health, it even has cancer risks. I mean, you name it, any chronic disease is linked to this. You can think of the circadian system as like a core part of how your body works. So if you disrupt that, you're kind of disrupting everything.
We've learned over the years, it's all intertwined, interconnected, however you want to. So here's my obvious, I've been asking this question a lot this week on different subjects. Why? Why are we still doing this? There have been votes, there have been bills, why are we still doing this, and what is the benefit, and why can't we get rid of it, and will it ever go away?
So it doesn't happen everywhere. We're one of the few countries that do it.
Right.
Arizona,
Not even in every state. Either.
Not even in every
Arizona,
state.
I think in Hawaii, right?
Arizona recently changed. Hawaii's always been on standard time, and all of the U.S. territories are also on standard time. States have the power to switch to permanent standard time. They do not have the power to switch to permanent daylight savings time, which is a good thing, because permanent daylight savings time would be awful.
So the state, California would have the power as a state to
if our
switch
state legislator wants to do it, they can.
to where we are now.
No, to switch to where we are now before the shift. Yeah, to stay to permanent standard time, which would be ideal. And it's interesting because if you look at the health benefits, this is something that is not debated. Every organization, every association, medical doctors, scientists, we all agree we should be on permanent standard time. It's just a matter of getting it through.
I am just wondering why our state lawmakers haven't.
Who's
are
going to take
state
this?
lawmakers listening? Are they hearing from our medical experts?
California actually put up 2 bills. One to switch to permanent standard time, which got tabled for economic review and last year, and this one this year is to recognize the health benefits of permanent standard time. They're actually trying to put it into law. So hopefully, if that happens, it might lead to more things. But the states are going to have to take it on.
You would be great to go up to Sacramento and speak on behalf of the medical.
Vote for Dr. Emily. Can I still nap though when I go?
Yes, naps are a great way to get recovery sleep in when you need it. So if you need a nap, take a nap.
Bless your heart. Okay, we talked about that. So on our shift, the argument has always been to nap or not to nap. But you're saying take a nap.
Yeah, maybe not like a 3 or 4 hour nap where you wouldn't be able to fall asleep again.
Okay.
But 20 minutes, hour and a half.
I do 40. I do 40 to 45
40
minutes.
is probably, that's a half sleep cycle or a full sleep cycle almost.
I thought a good hour.
I think those are very reasonable. If you need to nap during the day, it's because you did not get enough sleep and your body needs
body
it.
wants to shut down.
Can we just talk to Dr. Emily?
Dr. Emily, we love having you on.
It's like therapy.
No, it's
Thank you
an
very
important
much.
reminder.
Thanks so much
If you
for
have
having
any
me.
more research things where you need people sleeping at the thing, I'm available.
Absolutely. We always have research going on, so
Really?
look us up.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, hook it up.
Thank
Dr. Emily,
you.